I'm here with Kingsford head football coach Anthony Joffrion after his team's participation here on day 2 of 3 days of the Landstown Team Camp for 2024. Coach, what are you taking out of your two-thirds of the legs done of this event? What do you take out of it right now? The good, the bad, the ugly, the positives, the negatives. What do you take out of it?
So I think it's been great. We've had a 3-year starter at center. We moved him to guard to see if this other kid could play center. We didn't put Javon at running back at all. He's been, at receiver the whole time. We've been trying, DeAndre Artis Boone at corner. We've just been moving a lot of guys different places that, they typically, don't play. So it's been really good for us to cross-train kids, see what they could do in different positions. And we've actually right now we had a tackle with a knee injury. He's a 3-year starter. A guard who started for us last year went on vacation. Shout out my boy Mike Allen. Hope you're having fun. So we actually have 2 9th graders to see what they can do at tackle, and they're holding their own. I'm actually kind of impressed. I think, we got a really bright future with some of these young guys.
And you have another 9th grader in the secondary. I believe it is Reggie Davis, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
You're secondary with him and Artis Boone. Those guys were making plays going back to the PA team camp, the ODU 7-on-7, and then you won the William & Mary 7-on-7.
Yes, sir. So Reginald Davis, he's going to 10th grade. He was a varsity kid last year, started JV in 8th grade. He's super talented, getting a lot of Division I interest. This is the most offered kids we've had on our team. So we have, I want to say 6 to 7 kids right now with Division I offers, which is rare, especially in Suffolk. So, we've been having college coaches come out, and it's been great. And I think it's we just got to keep working, keep gelling the team together, focusing on the little things. I think we got a really good team.
And that's kind of one of you've been breaking through to get that program on that view of a state level, because going back to when you were with Scotty Littles and when Joe Jones was head coach, and you had guys like Devon Grace and Chuck Clark in the NFL. Kingsford's had guys, Debo Wethington, but in addition to Javon Ford, you had maybe the deepest roster you've had yet at Kingsford potentially.
Yeah, so this is by far the most talented roster I've had. So this is going into year 4. Mm-hmm. So I'm really starting to see the fruits of the labor of when I first started, when I was a young guy at 26. So this will be my first senior class where I've been their head coach the whole time. So that class stayed together. They were that first group. As freshmen, they won the region. They won 10 games every year since that. So the only thing they haven't won is a state championship. So that's what we're on the hunt for. We just got to keep working every single day.
We know about Ford being one of the best backs in the state. We know about Joshua Pittman's coming on as a big-time defensive player, newcomer for you, and JoJo Applewhite for you on defense.
Yes, sir.
Is maybe the underrated elements of your team, your receiving core, and plus Bubba Anderson gives you that nice compliment to Ford when you're doing run the ball and people don't focus all on Javon, right?
Yes, sir. So we got Carl Arline Jr. He's been doing a really good job, playing really well on the 7-on-7 circuit. Then we got Keontae Bumpers. He's a class 26 receiver, has about 8 scholarship offers. So we got, a whole bunch of guys, Shamael Holt, a defensive tackle. He has about 15 Division I offers, and, he's been great inside, playing fullback for us. So we just got to continue to just keep, working. Practice is very competitive now. So, at any moment we can insert somebody else, and there's not a lid off, and it hasn't been like that before.
Yeah, and you've got continuity of the coaching staff. Lastly, for Kingsford this year, what's the motto and the message? Because you are in the gauntlet of regions with Maury and state champ. You've gone up against in the 7-on-7, Nance River in your own city. Warwick, who's a team that ousted you last year in the playoffs. It's got a lot of talent on the peninsula. What's the motto and message as you guys try to make that next step?
Yeah, so for us this year, it's family. We just got to focus on ourselves and control what we can control. And the most important thing is just sticking together through adversity. That's kind of been our motto, and hopefully we can keep building on that. We have a very, talented team. We just got to keep working.
Should be a lot of fun for Kingsford out there in Peanut City. Thank you so much. All the best.
Yes, sir.